And joining us now on This is the Day is Dr. Sarah Bascle. She joins us from the Catholic Medical Center Women's Wellness and Fertility Center. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
I know this is a fairly new center. Maybe if you could get into a little bit about what the center is, the environment of the center.
Sure. We are a full-spectrum OB/GYN practice based out of Catholic Medical Center in Manchester, New Hampshire. And we offer obstetric care, so taking care of pregnant women, as well as gynecologic care, routine annual exams. But we also specialize in supporting women who want to use natural family planning or fertility awareness, whether it's for avoiding or achieving pregnancy. So we have myself as well as a midwife and then a whole team of support here at our office.
Excellent. Maybe we could talk a little bit about that too, about I know a lot of people might have heard about natural family planning, but some of the myths to that and maybe about the center's approach to it.
Sure. So natural family planning, most in the secular world and even amongst Catholics, a lot of people think of it as the rhythm method, which might be just kind of using the calendar to guess when a woman is fertile based on her natural cycle. However, natural family planning is really much more scientific than that now. We have modern methods of fertility awareness that have been scientifically studied for effectiveness. Women formally can learn how to use it and then use that information of knowing when they're fertile or not with their spouse to plan to avoid pregnancy or help them to achieve pregnancy. So there's lots of different methods that some involve, using technology like a fertility monitor, other use checking your temperature, and some don't involve any of that, just relying on biomarkers like cervical mucus.
And I know you just recently had the grand opening for the Wellness Center too, and Bishop Lebowski was there, and he talked about this too, and how important the center is for couples that are dealing with infertility that can stay true to their faith too. And maybe if you could talk about that as well. And it's such a emotional issue for a lot of couples that are struggling here, and how important it is to have a center of faith for them. Yes.
Infertility is such a struggle and a strain on a woman, on her husband, on the family, and they often get very frustrated when in the medical community when their solution for their infertility is usually presented as IVF or in vitro fertilization. And for a lot of families, whether or not it's coming from a moral religious reason or just a financial reason, don't feel comfortable with that, and then they feel kind of abandoned. And so we really open our arms to them and work with them on trying to find the root cause of their infertility and treating that cause, hopefully helping them achieve a pregnancy in a way that is morally and scientifically sound.
And maybe if you could too talk about how the center, I know it's kind of new, but how it's been received so far in the community. What was it like to first open up and have people come for the first time?
It's been such a blessing for me as the physician in the practice to really take care of these women who seem to have been waiting for us to open. I mean, we had women who had appointments scheduled long before we were open, just kind of waiting to have this type of care. And then another huge blessing has been women who found us who maybe had never heard of natural family planning, but are just looking for something different, looking for a really woman-centered individual approach to their care, and have been really amazed by our approach. And it's been a great way to evangelize, so it's been incredible. And we have some women who've had 5 children with a different OB, and for their 6th child are transferring to me because they said we have to be part of this, and support this practice. So
that's great. And I know you're back in the area as well. It was great for you to come back home to the New England area.
Yes, yes, I am from Massachusetts. I grew up in Massachusetts, was actually born in New Hampshire, and we're very happy. I've done my training all across the country, and so I'm happy to be able to bring these services to New England.
And if people are watching now too, where would they go if they're dealing with issues or want to reach out to you? Where would they go? Is there a website? Or?
Yes, we have a website. Our practice is called the Women's Wellness and Fertility Center. On our website, we'll have our phone number.